the kitchen today. We have a simple summery lunch, perfect for a meal outside on the patio.
And the smells already are just fabulous. And the ever-fabulous Tara Walker, author of Good Food, No Stress, joins us today. Hiya, Tara.
Thank you very much.
Hello,
Hi, guys.
Tara.
How are you? Yeah, really lovely, simple little summery recipe. Actually, I kind of probably design it more for a barbecue, really, than on a pan or whatever. Okay. That's why they're on skewers. You don't even need the skewers.
And you don't want to stink out the kitchen anyway, do you? The smell of fish.
Yeah, well, there is an element of that too, yeah. So look, I have some lovely Clogherhead prawns here. We're very lucky at the cookery school. We live close to Clogherhead and we have fantastic prawns. Whoops,
Are you
sorry.
a fan of prawns?
Throwing everything
Love
around.
prawns.
Me too.
Love prawns. Love
them.
seafood.
Thanks, Laura. Yeah, no, and they're such a kind of great, healthy fast food, if you know what I mean. They're so quick to do.
So what's this, ginger?
So, no, it's actually lemon zest and some chilli.
Okay.
And then a little bit of garlic going on as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to mix that all around and we're going to pop it onto a skewer.
And tell me, Tara, did you take these from this state here, full prawns to this?
So I have to probably mention, these are from Kerwin's in Drogheda. So they are fishmongers and they actually do all this hard work for you, which is really handy. They shell it for you.
Because it could take a long time if you're making a big dish.
It does, to be fair, absolutely. And these ones I actually got directly from the fishermen down in the Clogherhead Co-op.
Right.
And they're just they're a real treat, you know. So I'm just threading the skewer with the prawn.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have my courgettes, which I've just peeled, basically, with a vegetable peeler. I have some lovely baby yellow and green courgettes.
Oh, my word, I've never seen a yellow courgette before.
I know.
In all my nearly half a century on this planet.
Tara said it's a treat. Presumably they taste quite similar?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, funny story. These came from a local radio station presenter called Jerry Kelly in Drogheda, and he grows vegetables, and he brought me a mystery box of ingredients for his show the other day.
Oh, very nice.
And yeah, very nice. So they're absolutely gorgeous.
So you just thread it through there. That's nice and easy.
Yeah.
So with regards to cooking prawns over the barbecue, similar to as in the pan, once they lose the translucent appearance and go white.
Yeah, they kind of go pinky white and they're not see-through anymore, exactly.
And that's when they're done, yeah?
Exactly.
I think there's nothing worse than cutting into a prawn, putting it in your mouth and feeling that sort of slimy texture is still there.
Yeah, no, it's not pleasant.
You can be very unwell.
The other thing that's worse, that's nearly as bad as that, is when they're overcooked and they're chewy in your mouth. So.
Yeah, I know, and especially these are a real delicacy, these prawns. Like, they are, you know, they're not cheap. They're something to treat with respect, if you know what I mean. So I have a hot pan here, and the oil, I'm using the rapeseed oil because it's got a high burning point, okay? And the pan, I've no oil on the pan, I've put the oil onto the prawns.
Okay.
And over here with these guys...
Straight down their back.
Yeah, and this just helps them to cook, like you're saying, actually was relevant there, what you were saying. It helps them cook through a little bit quicker, and I'm literally just popping them on like that.
Okay, because
that's
you're
all
not
I'm
able to
doing.
see when it's still in the shell.
Exactly, exactly. So we'll pop that one on as well. Now in a second, actually, we haven't got enough space there for now. But over here, I have some wild rice, and it's mixed with some just long grain rice as well. And I think the wild rice is lovely. It's got a really nutty texture, low GI, so it's good for you. It's actually like a great one for bringing in a lunchbox to work the next day. Obviously, just don't put the prawns on or whatever. And this salad actually stands up quite well. You know the way a lot of salads, they're not great the next day when they've been dressed or whatever. Yeah, exactly. So this one's quite good. So I have some goat's cheese, a young kind of soft goat's cheese. And I'm going to throw a few more of those chilies in. I have some nice mint. Huh? I do, I have to say.
The burn factor.
That's the other thing with this wild rice. Like, it is nutty, but it's also kind of bland. Like, it needs assistance with the flavour, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I have some nice mint from the garden here, which I'm just mixing through.
It's the only plant I've managed to grow.
Is it? Yeah, I've done well with parsley this summer, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mint and that's it.
Do you know what a great one to grow, actually, is fennel. That just nearly takes over the garden. Yeah, but it's lovely.
And
that'd be lovely in here, actually, as well. So a bit more of the garlic and the chilli and the lemon zest, and then a nice drizzle of my... I have actually a local producer. It's Newgrange Gold rapeseed oil. It's lovely. Going in, and then a good squeeze of lemon.
Okay.
And
so much flavour.
Absolutely. And let me have a look now. We'll just turn these over. And if you're, you know, I might take them off the skewer because they'll cook a bit faster here, but you can leave them on the skewer. And sometimes as well, a little squeeze of lemon juice will help get a little bit of steam going and sizzle up in the pan. So pop a little bit of that in.
What other veg would you recommend in terms of easy to spiralise or slice for the skewers?
Yeah, well, actually, fennel would be lovely. I often do fennel. Yeah, red peppers would be nice too.
Yeah.
What else?
I love this spiralising. I was going to call it a fad. It's not. It's a trend, right? It's kind of a...
Do you have one?
Not at all. No.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It looks so pretty on dishes, though.
But that's the point. And you do eat first with your eyes, of course. So
Yeah,
And in
exactly.
today's social media, there's all the foodie pics.
I know.
People love them, some hate them. I love them.
I love them too, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's a real inspiration, I think, you know, to get you cooking when the food looks so good. You know, like I have cookbooks from, well, my parents have them from like the early 80s, and it's all really brown looking, whatever. It just doesn't kind of inspire you the same way, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop these on now.
Lovely.
And
so would this be the sort of dish you could pop into the middle of the table? Everyone
absolutely,
helps
everyone, or like as if you were having a barbecue, a nice kind of healthy barbecue. And then I've got some lovely toasted flaked almonds on the top. That just gives a nice crunch, because obviously the texture here is quite soft, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So a little bit of crunch and a little bit of nuttiness is nice there as well.
Did you pop oil into, I can't remember, the rice?
Yeah, I have the rapeseed oil to dress it, but I also have it on the prawns as well for cooking. So let's have a little look at the other one, and we can have a taste then.
Lovely.
Yeah, we're
really
there
nice
now.
and light. I think sometimes when you're barbecuing, you're having pals over for a barbecue family, it's difficult to find accompanying dishes. You have your meat, you might have the burgers, you might have the chicken
salads
wings
are so
on.
important, aren't they?
They are, because otherwise
and you
you're
want
left with a
something
plate of brown.
exactly, and you want something substantial in your salad as well. And these guys will be ready now in just a moment. Look, you can see they're nearly cooked through.
So when you
look in the
open the back,
centre.
you'll see, and that's where you'll see how they're cooked.
Exactly.
Yeah?
They're not going to be quite ready yet, but these were just, I brought these as a little treat for you guys because I have them. But they're not part of the recipe as such, but we'll give them another minute or two.
Okay, take it in there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Never too early, is it?
Never too early for prawns.
Okay, I really like the salad idea, Tara.
Very Mediterranean, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to be back later on with dessert?
Yeah, the opposite. It's really indulgent. Salted caramel mini banoffee pie. The opposite to this. We have to have a bit of balance.
Salted caramel really appeals to me. So good.
That was so lovely and moist. Thanks
Good.
so much, Tara.
You're
See you
most
later
welcome.
on. The full recipe is up on the website at the moment, so you can check it out.